You're to the Brix Squad, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. I'm basically a nut, that's a good way to say it, about health and fitness and wellness. And I make videos where I discuss the topics of life through the scope of health and fitness. So this is some good stuff. Hit the subscribe button. When you get a moment, head over to brixfitness.com, support the channel. The support that comes from brixfitness.com is why I'm able to make this content. So go ahead and purchase a meal plan, a t-shirt, a hat. I also have online coaching packages there. So click the link in the description below. Support the channel. I really appreciate you guys. So today's video is we're going to discuss 5 ways that fitness can literally make your life better. Now, when I say fitness, I mean a healthy lifestyle, not just exercise. So I mean good nutrition and regular exercise. And there's other things that go into a healthy lifestyle, but we're going to talk about those things in particular today. A little background on me. Fitness literally saved my life. I was depressed, I was overweight, I was suicidal. And when I found fitness, it became the nucleus of my life. It also became the way that I ultimately transformed not just my body, but my entire life on all levels. All right, so I want to start this video by breaking down the Maslows Hierarchy of needs. So this is basically a theory of human motivation that a psychologist back in the 40s created. I think this chart does a really good job of explaining why or what we need as humans and what motivates us. And I'm gonna go through it quickly. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tie all of this in, so just stay tuned. The basic needs are, of course, physiological needs, the needs we need to stay alive, essentially. So food, water, warmth, rest, and then security and safety. And then it goes up into the psychological needs, belongingness, love, intimate relationships, friendships, and then also the esteem and then self-actualization needs, which gets more into the people who want to develop, they want to grow. And that's all of us, but on different scales. But anyway, let's get right into the 5 ways that fitness makes your life better. And then again, like I said, I'll tie all of this in at the end. So the first way I'm going to discuss, and this is something that was very big for me, is discipline. Now, prior to me committing my life to fitness, I didn't have much discipline. And in my opinion, discipline is one of the most fundamental requirements for achievement of any sort on any level. And a lot of us lack discipline. And 5 years ago, I lacked it myself. Fitness was the vehicle that the lessons and the advantages and the benefits of having discipline was taught to me through fitness. With the terrible diets that we eat here in America, the lifestyle that just doesn't promote activity, regular exercise, the hustle and bustle of life, the stress, the lack of sleep. It takes a lot of discipline, if it's not something that's been taught to you all your life, to make fitness a lifestyle, to live a healthy lifestyle. And it takes a lot of discipline to form those habits. It takes a lot of patience. Patience, in my opinion, is discipline. Discipline was one of the most pivotal lessons and attributes that I acquired through fitness. So the second thing I want to talk about is mental toughness and grit. Now, life is hard. We all know that. We all have our challenges. I'm pretty sure we all have a laundry list of things that are currently making life a little difficult for us. But fitness was one of the things that started making me tougher mentally, because I didn't like it in the beginning. And I still have my struggles with it. I was very weak-minded before I found fitness. Just muscling through. Let's just break it down to a set of bench press. When your body wants to give up at rep 6, but you have 4 more reps to go, just using your mental strength to continue to do those repetitions, to churn out those last 4 repetitions, that is one example of how fitness just builds mental strength, builds mental toughness and grit, and gets you through adversity. And I like to say that the principles of fitness apply to the principles of life, and life is just one hard set of 10 on the incline bench press. The third way fitness makes your life better is, and this one is obvious, but it may not be obvious in the way that you think, and it builds confidence. Now, there's so many layers to confidence. That word gets thrown around a lot. And here's my interpretation of how confidence affects your life. Now, no matter what your spiritual belief system is or your religious background, we all have to have some sort of faith. Now, whether that comes from a higher power or it comes from yourself, it kind of has the same effect. And I hope that doesn't get twisted out of context. But what I mean is, before I found fitness, I didn't have confidence in myself. And I mean that in a physical sense, like I didn't feel like I looked good. And I mean that in a mental sense as well. I didn't have confidence in my ability to achieve anything. I had failed so many times with fitness. Once I succeeded with fitness, it literally made me feel like I could conquer the world. And I know that sounds whimsical and cliche, but fitness gave me the confidence physically first and foremost, and then confidence in my abilities that allowed me to transfer, my achievements in the fitness world to achievements in every other area of my life. So the fourth way fitness makes your life better, and this may sound like it's a little left field, but I touched on this in the prior example, and that's spiritually. So spirituality. Now, I know how touchy this subject is, so I'm going to tread light. But what I mean by that is the way that my body started changing, the way that my life started changing, the way that my thought process started changing as I engulfed my whole entire life, as I dedicated my whole entire life to fitness. It was sort of like a spiritual experience, to wake up every day and not only look different, but to feel different and to think different. It has this, it gives you, I can't even explain it. It's a spiritual experience. And for me, it started driving me deeper inward. So I started making more self-discoveries. I started digging deeper. And that's where I found my purpose, right? Which is why I'm sitting in front of this camera right now talking to you guys. And I may not be able to find the words to truly give it justice, but our bodies are our temples. Now, again, I'm not going to get too deep into that, but fitness is self-care at the highest sense. And when you take care of your body, you take care of your temple, it frees up creativity. It gives you energy to do what you were put here on this planet to do. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's move on to the next one. So the fifth way that fitness makes your life better is financially, right? Now, I was able to make more money and get into a better financial situation because of all of the things that fitness taught me. And that includes everything in the list that I just mentioned. Discipline, mental toughness, spirituality, confidence. All of these things went into a gumbo that allowed me to make more money, have better relationships, have better life. The list goes on and on and on. So let's tie this back into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We were put here to grow. We were put here with a purpose to further the development of our species. If you are not motivated to grow, if you have no desire to grow, there's something wrong. The desire to grow, motivation, is a sign of a healthy mind. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's all about motivation. Achievement and living up to your full potential is something that we need. We need that. And in order to get through all of the static that life throws at us and actually grow, it takes a deep desire to do that. And fitness is one of the best ways to strengthen that desire, to sharpen the tools that we all have in order to achieve things in life. And I think that's where true happiness comes from achievement. And fitness, to me, is the beginning stages of achievement in every area of your life. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't feel good physically, mentally, spiritually, you have nothing to offer yourself. Therefore, you have nothing to offer the world, which will make you miserable. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here. Please leave the video a big thumbs up. Again, go to brixfitness.com. Please support the channel. And as always, guys, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.